Thousands of protesters have gathered in central London, Westminster, to protest against the Black Lives Matter movement. They've gathered around the Churchill statue behind me after it was vandalised last weekend.
Interesting. Assalamu alaikum, what's going on everybody? Anti-Black Lives Matter protesters showed up to defend, not humans, not human rights, a statue. That's right. And you thought faith in humanity was gone. You heard that correctly. A bunch of people woke up one morning and went, we're gonna risk our lives to defend a statue.
We're here purely, no violence, just to protest about the way our statues are being desecrated or also defaced. This has nothing to do with colour, creed, anything.
Hold up. Are you saying this has absolutely nothing to do with race or color? Meanwhile, Winston Churchill was a racist, genocidal maniac. Just read his history. It's actually very unnerving to see so many people show up to be anti-Black Lives Matter protesters and defend a statue, then show up to actually save human beings.
This has nothing to do with colour, creed, anything.
Pay attention to the crowd.
We are one. If you want to be one, look up.
A sea of whiteness, not a brown person in sight. I mean, come on guys, like put some effort into it, do a little bit of propaganda. Sprinkle some brown people here and there. Get a token brown guy to pretend that brown people support your cause. Or even just get a tanned white guy. Just do something to pretend that it's not just old white people supporting a statue. I'm only here to offer advice and help. Although I understand it might be difficult to get a lot of people of color to support this cause because Winston Churchill kind of hated people of color. Ah, those were the good old days. Oh, those days, they haven't changed? They're still here, just a little more subtle? Oh, okay, good to know.
This has turned into a slavery issue from some bloke dying by a corrupt policeman. I didn't see any colour. I see a man die by a corrupt policeman.
Can you really be any more tone deaf? It's not just some guy who was killed by a corrupt police officer, had nothing to do with color. That's the whole point of this entire thing. It's because of his color. Do I really need to explain the corrupt system that disproportionately targets black people in the United States? And of course, this extends elsewhere too. This issue is worldwide. But I don't have that much time to go over all of it right now. Just go watch some of my videos that I made and maybe it'll help enlighten you. Look, I'm pretty sure these people don't idolize Winston Churchill. I'm sure they don't look up to him. I'm sure they just see Winston Churchill as a historical figure and they just want things to stay the way they are and they just don't want the statue to be removed. It's not like they love him. He's not a father to them.
Winston Churchill represents to you. What does he mean to you?
He is father of our country since the war.
You can't rewrite or destroy your history. History's there for us to learn from and nurture. We've got what we've got today because of what we've learned from our mistakes and our history.
Okay, I'm just going to ignore the suspicious Winston Churchill looking tattoo on his arm. I do agree with some of what this man is saying. You cannot erase history. Well, I mean, you can. I mean, you've kind of done it already, you know what I mean? Anyways, moving on. Winston Churchill is part of history, whether you like it or not. However, you also cannot whitewash history. Well, I guess you can, and you've kind of already done that. But you shouldn't. And speaking of things you shouldn't do, you also shouldn't glorify a known criminal. Honestly, to me personally, I don't care for statues, okay? If they want to remove the statue, remove it. If they want to keep it, keep it. I don't really care that much about that. But if you're going to keep the statue, at the very least, add a description at the bottom stating, Winston Churchill, historical figure, racist and genocidal maniac. Crimes committed in Afghanistan, Greece, and India, and other nations worldwide, resulting in the deaths of millions of non-white people. Also, father of this great nation. Once you do that, then we can discuss keeping racist historical statues. With that being said, if so many people can put all their efforts into saving a statue of a genocidal historical figure, then I believe that everyone watching this video can put a little bit of effort and go for that like button, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'm That Muslim Guy, and until next time, Assalamu alaikum, peace be with you.